Yeah, so good afternoon, everyone. Good morning from wherever you are hearing me. Okay, this is the first um class on this training series. We are looking at Zoho Books training. It's a free training actually, and then we intend to do it for the whole of February. We are working on it on weekends, right? That is from Saturdays and Sundays, from around 8 in the evening to 10 in the evening. That is 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. every day. So now what we're trying to do today is we want to create a new company on Zoho Books, right? If you want to create a new company on Zoho Books, all you need to do is go to your Chrome browser, right? For those that don't know what the Chrome browser is, I will share my screen now and show us what you need to do. So the first thing you need to do is you need to create a company, a new company on Zoho Books. Now you can see my screen. I'm sharing my screen now. The next thing I want to do is I want to go to Zoho. Yes, but to access it, I need to go to my home screen, then look for Chrome. So click on Chrome, and I already have it activated. That is what I'm using for the training, for the meeting. So I just want to click on the plus sign to get a new tab. So once you have a new tab like this, just simply come to your search bar and type Zoho. So Zoho Books, just click on Zoho Books. So once you click on Zoho Books, then the first thing that drops is this powerful accounting software for your business. So quickly click on it. Once you click on it, then let's see what happens. This interface shows. Now from this interface, okay, you can look at the pricing plan. What are the pricing plan? What are the features of Zoho? So if you look at for this one, we have the core features. You can use Zoho Books for quotes. You can use it for invoicing. Let's check. You can use it for invoicing. You can use it for sales order, for bills, for purchase order, for project, for banking, for inventory, for expenses, for documents, for reporting, for online payment, and so on and so forth. When we now come to the effortless accounting segment, we have mobile accounting. If you want to account from your phone, right? You don't need to have a system. It's not a system before you can do that. You can also do some transactions from your phone, right? So you can also look at Zoho ecosystem, collaboration and portal management, and so on and so forth. So if we decide to click on any of these, like let's say we want to look at invoicing, for instance, I click on invoicing, and so all these things are what you can also read, okay, or Zoho Books to get yourself familiar with what Zoho Book is actually used for. But today we are not bothered about all these features, right? Which we know naturally these are the things that every normal accounting software should do. Let's look at this pricing list. For instance, let's say you want to go for pricing, you want to to talk about subscription. So if you want to if you are opening a new software now, you are trying to create a new company, there are these are what you have access to. The first one is you can decide to open a free company, okay, on Zoho Books. Zoho Books will not charge you, right? You can just click on here, get started for free, and all that. So under this one, you can create invoices, quotes, expenses, and journals. You can manage vendors, you can do your sales receipts, right? You can issue sales receipt, mileage tracking, access online payment. You can do a lot of all these, right? You can do a lot of all these. But what are the limitations? There are certain things that we have in the paid plan that you may not access over here. So under these paid plans, so we have everything that you can do under the free portion plan. Then there are additional functionalities. You can connect bank feeds, right? For instance, if you want your whatever you're posting in your bank to be reflecting in your Zoho Books at the same time, the bank of your company that the company uses, if you want it to be reporting in your Zoho Books, you can connect that. And how much does this cost? This just costs 3,600 monthly, but it will be billed annually, right? So it means that every month they deduct this 3,600 from your account monthly. So that is the standard plan, right? We have professional plan. Professional plan is you are paying 7,600 monthly, and they are going to be deducting it monthly for a whole year. Then we have this premium. Premium is the highest, and premium is we talk about enhanced customization and automation to streamline business processes. So this is what the premium angle is talking about. This professional, you can confidently take on projects, track your inventory, and undo purchases. But in this course, because we are trying to learn Zoho Books for the first time, now let's also look at the users. For this um, free plan, right? For the free plan, the user is just one user plus one accountant. So if you are in a kind of environment, right? If you're in an environment where you have more than one user, you have more than one accountant, then this might not actually work for you. Okay, the free version may not work for you, right? Because there's limitation on the numbers of people that can use it, right? But if you come to the standard version actually is you have just to pay 3,600 per month, right? Then it gives you access to 3 users. This one also gives you email support. The free version gives you email support. While the 3 users not only give you email support, it gives you voice and chat support. Then for the other one that you are paying 7,600, which is the professional, you are actually, that is the professional level, right? What all these things, you can come to this interface, come and read everything that you need to know, okay, under this interface for you to understand why they are charging this amount per month, okay? The services they're going to render. So this one is for 5 users. Then when you are in an organization where you have more accountants, like you have 10 users and all that, then the best plan to go for is a premium plan, okay? Now, because this training we are doing, we don't have, we believe we are not, we don't have any big any big data we want to impute. For instance, I think there's a limit on invoicing. I think for invoicing, you can only do 10, is it 1,000 invoicing when you're under the free plan? You can only do 1,000 invoicing per year. I think so. So if you are a large company and then you do more than 1,000 invoices, right? Then the free plan may not work for you. So the best one I would suggest for a big company is to go for the premium plan. The premium plan is very good and it's very, very, very good. Okay, so that is that. We've learned the pricing, right? The first thing we went to is we look at the features. We went to the pricing. Then I think the next thing we can do now is let's create our company. Okay, let's create our company. I think when we look at the solution, we can also look at what it's talking about now. By size, startup, right? Smart and agile accounting solution to support success. Small businesses stay on top of cash flows and tax compliance. Then we talk about non-profit, categorically managed funds and donation. Then accountant benefit from helping business manage their finances. So all these are the things that the solutions you can provide, right? It provides solutions to startups, to small businesses, to non-governmental, so non-profit organizations like NGO. Accountants also can also make use of it. We talk about okay, that is by size. Also, all these people can make use of it. Then by device, you can access Zoho Books on your mobile phone. Okay, you can take your accounting wherever you go. So most of your postings that you want to do, you can do them on your mobile phone. Then the next thing, you can also do it on the Windows, which I am currently doing on a desktop, which I'm currently doing. So it gives you a wider, right? A wider, what will I call it? The screen is wider. You can access a lot of things and all that at ease rather than doing it from your phone. So what we want to do now is we want to create a new account, right? So just come to this place that you have something like a human being. You can see like a picture. You can just click on that place. So when you click on that place, already a school is already signed in. Okay, there's a school that I rendered a training for. So It's already signing. So what we do is that we want to sign out from this computer. We sign out from here, right? Though when you try to create Zoho Books for the first time, you are a new user, right? So this is what you're going to see. You're going to see something that says sign in or sign up now. That is what you're going to see on your Zoho Books. Then what do we want to do? Right? What do you want to do? You want to click on sign up now. So click on sign up now. Once you click on sign up now, then you come over here. Now, what is the name of your company? Then what is the email address you want to use? Then what is the password and what country are you? So these are the basic information that is required of you. So let's just say want to put a company. Let's say I want to use accounting jobs, accounting jobs. So that is our online accounting platform where we share remote jobs and also other jobs. Then let's say want to put an email address. Want to put an email address. Uh, so the email address we want to use is let me try and remember that email address. But that is going to be a challenge now. Let me quickly check. And I don't want to use any other email. Come in. Okay, so let me just use any other email. Let's say I want to use a new email that we've not used before. So let me put Johnson Academy, right? So let me put at gmail.com. So once you put your email address like this, put your email address like this, right? So at Johnson Academy at gmail.com. Then you now put the password you want to use. So the password you want to use, I don't want my password to show. So once you put the password you want to use, then the next thing is you want to select the country you are. Are you in Nigeria or you are in any other state? So you click and just select any other state where you are currently. You select the state you are. Then after you've done that, then you now say that your data will be in US data sensor. So you need to agree. So you need to read the terms of service, read the privacy policy. If it's something you want to go ahead with, and I want to say it's very safe. So just click on I agree. Once you click on I agree, then you now create my account. Click on create my account. So it's going to tell you, say it takes it's time to make your accounting really simple, right? While we set up your okay, so I think it's trying to open, and then it's going to require for me to input a certain password or what will I call it now? Probably there will be. So it's asking me now the email address that you imputed is very, very important. So that email address, make sure is a functional email address. That email address will enable you to be able to complete your registration. So I got an email from them, and the email is telling me, get started. Please confirm your Zoho account. So they say that this link will be valid for the next 30 days. So it means that even if you don't access that mail on time, you can still do that in the next 30 days. So I'm just going to click on confirm account, and I've confirmed it from here. So let's see what happens. So it said verify your mail to confirm your account. So I click on verify. So you cannot actually see you cannot actually see what I'm doing, but I'm checking that on my phone, okay, to confirm what I'm doing. So continue to sign in. So that is what it asked me to do. Okay. Now, yeah. So that's what it asked me to do. Then I'm signing in on my phone now. It's asking me to sign in on my phone. Just give me a minute. And after you've done that, then I think that is it for now. So give me 2 minutes. Let me quickly come. Okay, so the next thing you want to do after you've confirmed what you need to do, once you've done that, right, from your phone or whatever device you are using to confirm that you are the owner of the email address, then there are certain things you need to put. Okay, you need to set up your organization profile. So your name is already there, which is very important. Whatever is important, you will see that they will put this asterisk, the red asterisk, telling you that is actually very, very important. Then the industry. What industry are you? So let's quickly select the industry that we are. Let's say we are in the uh, agency and sales of home, agriculture, art and design, automotive, construction, consulting, right? We have consumer packaged good, education, engineering, entertainment, what else? Financial services, food services, and whatever, gaming, government, healthcare, interior, external. So you can see a lot of things that are here, which we can select from web development, web designing, hospital and hospitality. We have telecommunication, technology. We have services. We have retail. We have real estate. We have publishing and web media. We have non-profit. So if you are an NGO, a trustee, this is non-profit organization. We have mining and logistics, marketing, manufacturing, legal, internal, interior design, like that, like that, like that. So let's just go on. And let me also tell us that the industry that we select here determines how our chart of account will be configured, right? Because Zoho Books, every accounting software, we give you a replica accounting software for whatever industry you selected. So now, because I want to use automotive to teach us, my chart of account is going to be designed in the format of a company that is into the sales of motor vehicle, repairs of motor vehicle, and so on and so forth. So let me just select automotive, right? Once I select automotive, then it's also important you state where your organization is located. That means if from the beginning, if you select a wrong place that your organization is selected, when you come here, you cannot change it. You can see that you cannot change it any longer. So it's good that at the beginning, you try to put the right name or sorry, the right country so that you don't come and start struggling with this at the end of the day. Then the next thing is that you want to select the state or the province. So I can just click down and type either Lagos. Okay, so I click on Lagos. That is fine. Then the next thing, what country are we? Nigeria, fine. What language do we speak? So it's also important. You can see that there is a red asterisk on it. So we now click that we speak English. So none is found. And why? Okay, so no result found. Let's just leave that. Then we now come over here. Uh, okay, no result is found. Let's now see. Yes, West Africa is good. Now they say configure the tax rate in your organization by navigating to settings, then taxes. We do that later when we sign in properly. Then they say note, you can update some of these preferences from settings anytime. The language you select on this page will be the default language for the following features, even if you change the language later. So this language that you have here is very, very important. This language is very, very important, but unfortunately, it's not giving us room to actually select the language that we ought to use. So I don't know if I should uh, click on this reload. Let me try it again. Let me click on reload and see what happens if the language section will allow us to actually, okay, so let's come back. Let's check that language now. If we see something, it's not allowing us to select anything. Okay, so let's go back to where we are. Okay, uh, looks like you are already logged in. Access Zoho Books. Okay, access Zoho Books. Yeah, so let's come back to this industry. We've selected the automotive industry. We're in Nigeria, the province, the state is Lagos. Okay, the province is Lagos. Then the next thing, the currency is Naira. Find the language now. It's not allowing us to select language. Then let's come here And once you've done every other thing that you need to do, then click on Get Started, right? When you click on Get Started, then it's now say, so it's asking you, do you want it to show you around? So I simply say, no thanks. I'll explore it myself. No thanks. So this now is the interface of Zoho Books. So that few steps that we took has enabled us to be able to access Zoho Books. So it's very easy to access. So you can get a new dashboard. Okay. So dashboard name, description, and everything. So that is that. Then let's now come over here and say this is the home that we are accessing. We are getting started. So this is the dashboard, right? So this is the dashboard. This is the home we're getting started with. This is the recent updates that Zoho Books already have. You can check them out when you eventually open your own account. Then this area, this is where you have your items, like the items that you want to create. Probably you sell goods or you render services. This is how you are going to create your items. I'm going to come over here and do that when we start the training proper. Then when you have your sell goods, those goods that you sell, you need to create invoices from them. So when you want to create invoices, you come to this sales. This is where you're going to access the invoices that you want to create. Then you have customers. You access your customers. Sorry, I meant to say you want to have your vendors, or you want to create an expense. You do that from purchases. Then time tracking is here. We have project tracking, timesheet. We have banking. Whatever bank you use, whatever transaction you want to do on the bank, can be done through this place. And then here is accountant. This is where you access majority of things that is technical that you need an accountant to actually do. For instance, you want to post journals, you want to do currency adjustment, you want to create the chart of account, you want to do budgeting, you want to transaction locking, you want to lock transactions so that nobody will be able to edit it later when you're, for instance, you might post certain transactions and then you are sure of what those transactions are. But if you don't come and lock your transaction, some people might be able to access those transactions and try to change some certain figures. So you must know how to lock the transactions. Apart from that, we go straight to the reports. After we go to the report, then here are all the kind of report that you can access on Zoho Books. Okay, so much. Look at a lot of reports I can access on Zoho Books, right? You can look at the first one we have on the list is the profit and loss, the cash flow, the balance sheet, the business performance ratio, the cash flow forecasting, the movement in equity, and a lot of other things like this. So here is the interface. We can go back to the home, and this is how the home screen looks like. So for those of us that might have any question, that might have any, you need any clarification, kindly reach out to me on our WhatsApp group. Okay, I'll be glad to assist you in enabling you to be able to access this interface. So thank you very much, and I do hope you've gained something from this. Then I need to say see you in class. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It's very important because we're going to continue to create meaningful content as the training goes by. So all those things that I needed you to be able to know before the training begins is what I've come here to explain to you. I've also create another video that will tell you how to do your chart of accounts, because it's very important that you get your chart of accounts ready before the training begins. So every organization, every company, every industry, they have their unique chart of account, right? Some things can be general to all organizations, but you see that your income streams, they are going to be unique, peculiar to you. You see that cost of sales is also going to be peculiar to your organization. So don't forget that the first step is to create your company, and then we have created our company on Zoho Books. So the next thing is to now start setting up everything, the chart of account, the items we want to sell. We create our customers, we create our vendors, we start posting we also start posting. We have our bank. We add our bank to it. We start passing journals. We start posting transactions. Okay, live transactions, and it doesn't get more than this. This is how it goes. Okay, so I do hope that this has been beneficial to you, and hope everyone will go and open their company. So let me also quickly show us the chart of account we are going to be using. Because there's a chart of account I actually want us to use. There's a format that I'm going to show us. That format is what I will want us to use in the class. Let me just type charts of account, charts. Okay, so I have a chart of account here. Let's see. Okay, so chart of account. What do I want to do? Do I want to right click? Yes, open the location. Then here is it. I want to right click. I right click to open. Then yeah, Excel. So let's see the chart of account I want us to access. So here now, right here, this is a journal that I passed for salary, right? So most times I will teach you how to treat salaries, right? Your payroll. How do you treat your payroll? Okay. Now, also for those people that have followed my training, I've also shown you how to do your payroll using the new tax law. So you need to know all those things before you come and post, right? If you don't know the payroll before the new before coming to this place or before this training, I will link a video of payroll to this training so that you can go and check how to actually do your payroll. Okay, it's very, very important. So let's go to the top and look at the chart of account that we're going to be using. So for every chart of account, you have 5 elements to the chart of account. You have asset. So this is one of the elements of account. So let me make this thing very big so that we can see it clearly. So the first thing we are going to have is asset. Every organization, we have assets, okay? Then we have all the asset breakdown. We have cash and cash equivalent. We have account receivables. We have prepayment. We have inventory. We have plant and machinery. All these are all assets under the asset element. So this is one of the element of account, which is asset, right? So under the asset, we have 5 category. One, which is cash and cash equivalent. We have account receivables. We have prepayment. We have inventory. We have property, plant, and equipment. So as well, we have the codes of the account. The chart of account, sorry, the cash and cash equivalent being the first item under our asset, we are starting from 100,000. So we are starting anything that is cash and cash equivalent will be 100,000. We're going to have our description. We're going to have the account type that it is and all that, right? So that is that. Then for our account receivables, also because it's also an asset, right? We also continue from every asset is going to be 100,000. Okay. So I'm going to teach us this when we come to the class fully, right? So every asset is going to be 100,000. So that is the first element of account. Then we go to the second element of account, which is liability. Liability being the second element of account, we take the number 2. Okay, so that is why we are starting from 200,000. Anything that is liability, you're going to start from 200,000. Everything. So the class of liability, we have account payable, we have accruals, we have the bank loan payable. So all these are the class of liabilities that we have. So liability is the second element of the chart of account, sorry, of account. And that is why it's starting from 200,000. So it's going to have the descriptions, it's going to have the account types. It's very important. Then the next one, we have equity. Equity is the third element, okay, of account. So, and this is the equity we have. That is why it's the third. That's why we're starting with 300,000. The next one is income. What are the incomes that you generate? So all these are the income type that we have for this kind of organization that we're into. So this is like the automobile industry. We repair, we fix, and all that. So this is the automobile industry. So all these are what we're going to do in the training proper. I just want to like whet our appetite so that we are aware. So after we've gotten these four elements that I mentioned, the last one is the expenses. Now, expenses are further broken down into three parts, right? They are further broken down into three parts. Oh, so let me go to another one. Expenses are further broken down into three parts. So where is that place? Here. So the first part is what we call cost of sales. Cost of sales is one form of expenses. So now expenses are going to cost of sales is going to be five. We're going to begin from 5,000, right? Cost of sales, all the cost of sales that we have, all the incomes that the company have is what we've listed over here. And apart from the cost of sales, another expense is now you discover that the fifth element of account was further broken down into three. The first one is the cost of sales in terms of hierarchy of expenses. Cost of sales is that expense that you incur because you are in that line of business, right? So that is why it is the first thing that we are considering. Cost of sales is the first thing that we are considering. So cost of sales is going to be 5,000. Then expenses is also going to be 6,000. So it's the sixth item on the list. Then the last one is going to be another expense, which is so expenses are divided into two. Some are operational expenses, the others are administrative expenses. So all these are what we are going to look at in the training. And then after you've learned how to get your chart of account, the next thing is let's now go on and import it into Zoho, right? We're going to learn how to import this our chart of account that we've created into Zoho. Then when we start talking about our payroll management, right? We are going to learn how to pass these journals. So there are certain transactions that you might need to pass journals for, okay? You might need to pass journals for, and then I'm going to teach you those accounts, those control accounts that requires you to pass journals for them. So don't forget that you need to continue to practice. Practice makes perfect. So on that note, I will say we are done with this introductory training, and we hope to see you in the live class. I will still try and come and do another one where I will explain the chart of account again, probably in details, so that before we meet on the date of our training, the majority of us, our appetite is wet, right? We are ready to learn more. We're ready to continue and all that. So on that note, thank you. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It's very, very important. See you in the live class. Bye-bye.